And Emma, these comments from the Politburo about the targeted nature of lockdowns, I suppose this is at the very least, the right kind of mood music for thinking about what the next steps would be out of COVID zero.
Yeah, I mean, it's very important that there be a shift in rhetoric before China does any steps toward easing COVID zero. COVID is very feared in China. They've been reinforcing consistently over the past 3 years what a scary disease it is and how right and correct COVID zero is, because it has avoided the mass death that other nations have seen. So they do need to slowly start to adjust that. And they did not include some of the more hardcore references to COVID zero and its rectitude in this statement. That said, this doesn't really lay out an exit path. It doesn't mean they're going to ease tomorrow, and they are going into, what will be a pretty interesting winter, still very much with the mentality that they need to quash outbreaks and use things like lockdowns to do it. What we can potentially take from this, though, is that they will be a little bit more targeted, like we are, we think, starting to see in Guangzhou.
What are we hearing from the broader public?
I mean, it's a little hard to say. China is a big place. And while, there are daily reports about lockdowns and restrictions, it doesn't mean that all of China is locked down at any one time. So there can be places where there is very little impact from COVID zero. But in the bigger cities, it tends to be where the outbreaks are flaring. And you are seeing a rising level of tension for sure. You're seeing almost daily reports about fights, physical fights even, with some of the COVID officers known for their full PPE when they come to take people away to the mandatory quarantine centres. People angry about the queues for mass testing. There definitely is, particularly in the bigger metropolises, an exhaustion with COVID zero and an evolving desire to know what's next from leadership.